West Texas is no stranger to tornadoes, but do you know how they're formed? We have to have a thunderstorm first, but also your surface level winds and stronger upper level winds. Now these winds are typically moving at a different speed and direction, and that's called is wind shear. So when these cross, it creates a rotating column of air on the ground level, and then you have updrafts and the thunderstorm, which is wind moving up into the thunderstorm, that then creates this column of air to move vertically in the air and then producing a wall cloud in that thunderstorm. That wall cloud then produces a rotating column of air that pushes downwards to the ground. If it doesn't reach the ground, it is just considered a funnel cloud. But if it does reach the ground, that's the point when it's considered a tornado. Now that we know how tornadoes are formed, here's a bit on how we classify tornadoes. Mostly classified by wind speed and damages. So first is an EF0 moving 65 to 86 miles an hour, damage to gutters and siding, power outages, shingles peeled off, large branches broken off as well. Next is an EF1 tornado, 86 to 110 miles an hour, small trees uprooted, broken windows, significant roof damage, and poles can be toppled over. Now these get very intense very quickly. Up to an EF2 is 111 miles an hour to 135 miles per hour, with cars flipped over, roofs whipped away, most poles are uprooted, and large trees can even be uprooted. Next is an EF3, 136 miles an hour to 165 miles an hour. Entire floors are completely destroyed, bark is stripped from trees, vehicles are displaced farther from homes or wherever they are, and most standing objects are toppled over. Next is an EF4 at 166 to 200 miles an hour. Most homes can be completely leveled, much of the landscape stripped, and cars thrown into the air. Now the highest and last classification is an EF5 tornado, 201 plus miles per hour. Homes are completely swept away, grass ripped from the ground, and some concrete ripped from the ground as well. Now that we have our classifications, here's some more terminology that you need to know when experiencing tornadoes. Now, if a thunderstorm is in your area and you're put under a tornado watch, this means that conditions are favorable for tornadoes to form. You should be getting prepared for what you need to do and where your safe space is and away from windows. Next is a tornado warning. This is when you need to take action and get into your space away from windows because a tornado has been spotted by a person or indicated by a radar. Now next is the last one, tornado emergency. This is when you really want to take action. Make sure you're somewhere safe away from those windows in a small space because of severe threat to human life and catastrophic damages could occur with tornadoes. Now in our area, when these things happen, make sure you have the KTXS weather app downloaded so we can alert you to weather danger.